Today, I'm going to talk you through why warming up your new sending domain is imperative for deliverability and how we do that and why it all matters. So, if you've recently purchased a domain, you can switch sending your marketing emails from a free email address like at Gmail or at Outlook.com. Or if your business is going through a rebranding, it's important to warm up the new domain, so the domain name that you've purchased carefully. Domain warming is the process of sending emails from a new domain or an existing domain that hasn't been used to send emails for a while, hence the warming up, in a way that helps to build a good reputation. So warming up your sending domain is essential to avoid issues with getting your emails delivered into the right inboxes instead of ending up in spam. So we're going to talk you through why domain reputation is essential, and I'm going to give you some tips for warming up your domain. So why your domain reputation matters is that it's like a report card that shows how trustworthy your domain is in the eyes of mailbox providers like Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, etc. So they're where the inboxes are that you're going to be sending your emails to predominantly to your subscribers. A good reputation really increases like the chance of your emails landing in the inbox instead of the spam folder. And heaps of things can like affect your domain's reputation, like engagement within your emails, how frequently you send your emails, how many spam complaints you get if you ever do. Hopefully you don't, and we'll talk through that, and how old your domain is. So if your sender domain is new, inbox providers don't have enough information to determine your domain's reputation yet. So this can affect deliverability. So if your domain's brand new and people are saying I'm not getting your emails, that's potentially why. So be patient at the beginning, and I'm going to talk you through like the warm up. So when you first get a new domain, patience is really important. Sending emails right away, although tempting, can raise red flags with mailbox providers, and they might think something fishy is going on. So your domain might even get blocked if they see you sending emails within the first 24 to 48 hours. So as tempting as that is, refrain from that and use that time instead to verify your domain with DKIM, SPF, and DMARC. I will talk you through that as well, and I also have other YouTube videos on how to do those verifications. So authenticate your domain before you send any emails. In your Flowdesk account, go to Account Settings, Domain Setup, and then click the Authenticate Now button on your domain card. I can show you a screenshot of that later, or show you in my Flowdesk account later. So you can use the Authenticate verification flow via entry, so it's like an automated wizard that does it, or you can do it manually with the verification steps, and you'll need to have your login to your domain provider handy. So once you've authenticated that, so it will flick from the domain card will show that it is pending in yellow, and when it is verified, it will be green and all looking fabulous. Once that's verified, then you can start sending to a small amount of the right people. So when you're ready, take it slow. Begin with a small number of emails and then gradually send more. So this gradual approach helps avoid raising any flags with mailbox providers. So look at the email list, check what mailbox providers your subscribers use, like Gmail, Yahoo, Microsoft Outlook, or if they signed up via a domain email address on your list. Then start by sending low volume of emails to each group. So focus on the most engaged ones, gradually increase the volume each day. It's really good idea I talk about like keeping your list really clean and scrubbing it, so not having kind of dead weight in your list as well really helps with deliverability. So things like segmenting and tagging your audience and sending smaller groups of emails to really highly engaged subscribers is a really good idea. So by gradually sending to highly engaged segments initially, you can avoid the negative impact of like single low performing messages and overall undeliverability. So when using your new domain for email sending, these initial sends can significantly influence your overall reputation. It's really important to look at your data as well, so pay attention to how your emails are performing. Check the open rate, check the click rate, check whether, or ask your email subscribers to email you back to say, or reply to you, or say, I got the email. So when doing that kind of thing, it can be important to start sending to people you know, so that you can have those conversations with them. For your first send, aim for open rates above 30%, if possible, and in the next 2 to 4 weeks, aim for 20% or higher. 20% and below, there's probably something going on with messaging or that kind of thing, which we're not going to talk about here. But if everything looks good, then you can start increasing the volume of recipients. If your email rates do dip below 20%, continue sending to the current segment, but don't increase the number of recipients. Carefully analyze your data. So data, engagement. And test send your email to your personal mailbox and monitor it. See where it goes, and open it and engage with it yourself. Most people can expect their domain to have a good reputation in about 5 to 6 weeks of consistently sending emails. If you're only going to send 1 email per month, this process will take much longer. But there's no magic formula on how many emails you should send daily or weekly. If you have a large email list, you should send less than 1,000 emails daily for the first few days until you start warming up that new domain email address. Another rule of thumb is do not resend to unopened. So as tempting as that can be, if you look at your data 24 hours after sending an email and your unopened rate is like 40%, 50%, 60%, as tempting as it can be to click that little button, resend to unopens, don't do it. While you're in the process of warming up your domain, do not use this feature just yet. So subscribers receiving your email twice may mark it as spam. And so if you do that, resend to unopens, and people get it, they might be like, oh, that came through yesterday. What is this? And they might mark it as spam, and you do not want people to be doing that. You want people to ideally unsubscribe if they no longer want to hear from you, because unsubscribe is much different to being marked as spam. You can sign up for something that like Google Postmaster Tools, which is a free tool that allows you to it shows you how your domain reputation is going in Gmail's eyes. So it will tell you if your domain reputation is red, yellow, green, and it gives you the confidence to start increasing the sending volume. And additionally, it helps you monitor the number of spam complaints you receive each day on Gmail. Hopefully you're not receiving them each day. Hopefully you're not receiving them ever. So to keep your spam rate low, you want to ensure that it's really easy for your audience to unsubscribe. Do not hide that unsubscribe button. You need to make it really easy to unsubscribe if they wish to do so. And it's really easy to just Google how to set up Google Postmaster Tools. So your domain reputation is really crucial for ensuring that your emails get delivered. That's what we want. And these above tips can help you to ensure that your domain gets off to a good start and can be trusted by mailbox providers. 2024, Gmail, Yahoo, and Outlook all really cracked down on spam flying around the internet. And these kinds of tips and having the patience and really having a strategy for your email marketing is imperative for it to work. So follow these things. Leave me any questions or comments about that. If you're having trouble I'm always here to help. I'm always here to troubleshoot. And I hope that you explore my other videos and look at other things that might be helpful for you in your Flowdesk account. Good luck with it all.